capital R is 75. Okay, so mark any point O, then we have to mark this angle 120 degree. Okay, so through point O, draw a line, and angle is how much? 120 degree. Okay, so I don't have protractor, so I will use the set square. 90 plus 30. First, I will mark the 90 degree. Then 30 degree. Like this, I have first mark the angle 120 degree. Okay. Then mark distance equal to 75 mm. And mark this position of point P. So this distance is 75 mm. Okay. Then smaller r is 25 mm. So use your compass and mark the distance equal to 25 mm. So up to point P, I have marked the 75. Take P as a center. Find out the position of center of a rolling circle. So mark this point C. Okay. Then through point C, draw a smaller circle. Draw a rolling circle. Okay. Now, as we done in case of cycloid, divide this circle and this angle into same number of equal parts. Okay. So first, divide your circle into 8 parts using the graphical method. Divide this circle into 8 parts. Divide this circle into 8 equal parts. Okay. Divide this angle, we have marked POP, also into 8 equal parts. Okay. Using the graphical method, divide this angle also into 8 equal parts. Okay, use the graphical method. Now try yourself. Okay, so use the graphical method. First, divide into 2 parts. How to divide? Divide into first 2 parts. First, divide this angle into 2 parts. These are the simple techniques for you. I've learned this technique. Then divide into 4 parts. Then first we have divided into 2 parts, then we have divided into 4 parts, then again divide each part. Simply we have to find out the locus of center C. For that we are doing this procedure. Okay. Again, to avoid confusion, I am erasing certain parts. In your procedure, only write down, divide this angle POP dash into 8 number of equal parts. Okay. Now, take O as a center and C as a radius, OC as a radius. Take O as a center and C as a radius. Draw this locus of center C. Okay, and extend this line which we have drawn and mark the position of center C. Simply we have found out the locus of center C from C1 to CA. Okay. Then through O and radius P, draw this circle. This is actually our directing circle of 75 radius. Okay. Now we are dividing this circle into 8 parts. When this circle start over this rolling over another circle, big circle, this point first come in contact. Mark this point on the rolling circle. Then, as we have drawn a locus of center C, same way, take O as a center, O1 as a radius, which must pass through O7 also. Draw this locus of this point. First O1 and O7. Then locus of 2, which must pass to the locus of C also. Then locus of 3 and 5, and last one locus of 4. Okay. Okay. So taking O as a center and this O1, O2, O3, O4 as a radius, draw the curve. Okay. So we have drawn this locus of center C. Now take a distance given a radius of a smaller circle. Point P, it is at a distance of 25 mm from center C. Okay. Now I have marked circle. Our circle start to roll over this circle. Now take C1 as a center. Cut the line passing through point 1. So mark this point as a P1. Then take C2 as a center. Cut the line passing through. Cut the curve passing through point 2. Mark this point P2. Take C3 as the center, cut the line passing through curve point 3. So mark this point P3. Here C4, so your curve, this point must be tangential, P4. Then take C5, again same thing, up to the center of this curve, mark the points on your left side. After passing through point P4, mark the points on your right side. So mark this point P5. Then P6. Then P7. And last point on the circumference of a bigger circle, so this point P8. Okay, so we have found out 8 points. So draw a smooth curve passing through all these points. Okay, so this is the nature of a epicycloid curve. So this is epicycloid.